Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He will kick it away following the touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19.
The throw right away is Ward. That's complete to DK. Inside the 20. And he will score. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
At the 23-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we come, 19. Come 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Ready?
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Ward. Out to his right. He's got his big tight end. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down at 6.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Red on red.
This drive begins with a run by Chitton. And once again, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Going up top. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Knowles. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. Now Lawrence. Open man, right side, he's got it. And the Jaguars going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Rip, 23.
2nd down, Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Get it? Cowboy! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
From his own end. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Lawrence rolling right, and that ball incomplete over the middle.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Dave Murray. And the Titans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Cowboys!
Trying to start on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Wolf. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
It's now third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Josh Hines-Allen. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
Hey, Ron!
They go play action for Lawrence. Moving to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Dexter Lawrence getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Exiting the puck, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Hit. 60 Vikings, 60 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Cougar Knight. Ready.
Here's Ward. He's got a man here. That's Elagayoman. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Titan first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, Cougar.
Throwing again is Ward. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Warriors, 70 Lions.
Again, it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
27.
Here comes 3rd and 6. And motion, it's Golden. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side and taken in by Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Run over center now is Tootin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lawrence now on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Jacksonville.
First down. A gain of 14.
24.
First down, Jacksonville.
On the zone read, it's a give to Tootin. And a short pickup down inside the 10. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Now second down throw for Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Back to throw. Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end, Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throw on the run is complete. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Ready, set.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, Ward. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, here's Ward. He's got his man, complete to Iomanner. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Play action. Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
70, 19, come on. Ready.
Short one there to Okonkwo. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Viking 18, go.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Ward. This one on the floor. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Stephanie! Press all 80.
They snap it to Ward. That is caught, and they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Yes, ready.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, set.
3rd and goal. They'll run. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Davis good on the extra point. And the Titans are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. 30 left. 11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Jags first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
And the Jaguars first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
On red.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Red 23.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, 11.
First and 10 at the 38.
Lawrence. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Red on red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down, Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
And this kick is good. So add one, and we have a final score as this game is over. So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Cougar 19.
On play action, it's Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
At the 45-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go. Bronco 80.
Try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First and 10.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Here we go. 70.
On first and 10, Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down for Tennessee.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80. 60 Vikings. 60.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
6 yards to go.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Throwing on third down, Ward. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. They'll come up for first and 10.
24. Hey, Soka.
On the ground, here's Tootin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, back. 3 left.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's got it. That's a first down. That's across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
All right, let's go.
A gain of 7. First down, Jaguars.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's coming. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pick up a 14 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Take right open.
Here's Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, chill. Hey, easy. Ralph. It's on.
To throw is Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go. Hey, Ron. Sink right. Focus. Hot. Silver.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
18 Cardinal. Go.
On first down, it's Ward. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's first down.
Warrior 70. 70. Bronco 80. Ready.
One last throw here for Ward. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Second down and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to force overtime. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so